Pensioner Prepper here. It's been a little bit of a while before I've done anything really on this. I had a rude awakening. In a couple of months' time I'm 68 and I am a pensioner. I don't think of myself as pensioner, but my body knows it. So I was moving the rocks and things like that, and I pulled my back, and I didn't think anything of it. I just gave it a few days rest and such likes, and I started again like a fool, like an old fool. Started again, shifting things about, not thinking about the consequences. So I ended up with I got up to the hospital and seeing a bone doctor, orthopedic surgeon, what they call it. Anyway, I've been told categorically that I've got to not do the heavy lifting and the heavy work, to take it steady. So there's been a lot of bad weather and things like that, and things are just starting to get even, so things slowed down. But it's a timely reminder for a pensioner prepper making this site to say we are pensioners, we are old codgers, whether we think so or not, and our body knows it. So you've got to take it easy. You can't go dashing into things and going diving in and slaying dragons and making changes to the world overnight. You've got to take it steady. Otherwise you're not going to make it, and neither am I. Anyway, to get on with it, the state of it is I've got some concreting to do. So I'll just turn this round a second and show you the state of things. Now down there, remember I was going to do that little patio. Well, that's roughly an idea what's going to happen. So I'm going to get more flags for this. I've got to put some concrete lines on to set all this up and put it in. Now that raised bed, I've got to do the I've got to do the paths around it, but I had a bit of trouble. Cats and whatever else has been digging up everything else. I put some of these twigs on to try to keep it off, because I hadn't got any money to get any sort of netting or anything like that. That's going to happen in a few days' time when I get my pension. I get everything else. But looks to me like I've been attacked by a mole, because everything I planted is gone. Well, very little that I planted are gone. There's some radishes there which I put in there just to fill up a bit of space. Looks like a molehill, but what I planted here is gone. So I still don't know what that is. That's an onion. I put some garlic in the other side. As I say, I tried to put some the rose clippings are down to keep the cats off, but it's not really worked. Now there's a hole down there. I'm not really sure what that is. I hope it's not a snake hole. It could be. I'll have to sort it out. So I put a bit of sage. You see, I just did a little bit of planting here. There's some radishes there. My lettuces have not come up at all. Don't know. I'll say the cold frame I've got to sort out again. So as I say, been a bit of a disaster really. So I'm feeling a bit better now, so I'm going to start again. But I've made a decision. I'm going to get a cultivator. See if I can get one that's affordable. Because to be honest, I can't do the digging as I wanted to. I do a little bit, but as I said, I've been off my feet, not being able to do what I wanted to do. So anyway, I've done a bit of digging just down there. I'm going to do a little bit more, cut it out a bit more, Found some spuds in the ground which have been from the other year. Tidied that up. To be honest, this stone raised bed has been a bit of a success, really. As you can see, these are just some branch pieces I've tied up, and it's starting to come up a bit. So I'm hopeful with that. See, the mole's been at it. I've got this to finish off. Well, I'm taking this out. What I'm going to do is link up that to make this raised bed the same size. I don't think it needs the path in between. I can get around it anyway. So that's that. Hear the nightingale in the background. They do sing in the daytime. So as I say, the rain has caused a lot of damage. It's very heavy rain and very prolonged, and so I've got the brush cutter trimmer repaired. I managed to find the spare parts for it on the market, and so I should be able to get some fuel and knock this all down, tidy it up, and make it a little bit better and more presentable. As I say, sometimes you just can't compete with the weather. So to get back onto the main part, I've got a lot to do, and I think I'm going to have to get a cultivator for me to be able to cope with this. Still got the stones to move and still going to do that, but I'm going to just take it easy. I'm not indestructible. A bitter lesson, and it's a bitter lesson to all of the other pensioner preppers out there. Yes, we're not indestructible, okay? So, a much chastened pensioner prepper here, wishing you all a very good day. I said may your arthritis not trouble you, or maybe your lumbago should not as well, or whatever. Just don't strain yourself, take it easy. We're not young people anymore. And I'll have to figure out what to do with this blessed mole and my cats, which have caused so much destruction. Right, you take care of yourself. Pensioner prepper wishing you very good day. You take care. Right, bye for now.